Hi, I'm Michelle and I'm from Herbert Johnson Hatters. I'd like to talk a little bit about the Raiders turn. I get asked by customers quite a bit about, do I want the turn? What is the turn? So there's no right or wrong answer to this. Basically, when we made the hats for the first Raiders film, the first Indiana Jones film, we made 5 just for Harrison Ford himself. So only one of these hats that was screen used has turned out with the turn, and that was something that Harrison Ford put in himself. So what are the two options? No turn and turn. So no turn is symmetrical, like I'm wearing here. So this is as it would have been sent to him. It has flanged brim, snap down front brim, the pinch at the front, everything on the oval. So that is no turn, and that's a perfectly legitimate choice. It's a Raiders hat, as you can see. Now, one of the hats, as I said, got the turn put in by Harrison Ford himself. Now, what happens when I do this is turn it just a few degrees on my head clockwise, so that the bow creeps over the left eye. You see the warping in the brim? It starts to dip and sweep. So basically, I'll go back to symmetrical. What is happening here, the head fits in an oval, and you're throwing that oval off by turning the hat clockwise on your head. So you're getting a pressure point here and here where it's skewed, as you can see. So the longer the oval, and Harrison Ford was a long oval, the more drama you will get with that sweep. So if that's something you really want, you can do it on your own head and see how much effect you get, and stop where you want it to. And then you've got to reposition, just as Harrison Ford did, reposition your front pinch to sit symmetrical with your head. Just keep in mind that the back of the bow will no longer sit at the back of your head, so you are throwing off the symmetry of your hat. But with a nice soft sweatband as we use, that should be very comfortable. So you'll just get that brim warping. I'll do it again for you. Just a little bit counterclockwise, and you'll start to get in those lovely sweeps and dips. It will flatten out at the back, it'll start to curl at the side, and that's one hat that was screen used. So what are the options if you want to say, yes, I want the turn in my hat? So you could open crown your hat and do the bash yourself. So if you order open crown, it will come to you with no shaping in the crown, and it will have the shaping in the brim. So it will have the flange at the back, it will have the snap down, it'll be perfectly symmetrical and no shaping in the brim, so you won't get these ghost lines and memory lines in the fur felt. So then you can put it on your head, look in the mirror and see exactly how much sweep you want based on your head shape. So if you're a long oval, you'll get quite a lot of drama with very little movement. And then you can put in your front pinch exactly where you want it to be symmetrical on your head, but on your face, but not with the hat. The other option is to have it sent to you with the symmetrical bash, and then do it at a later stage. But keeping in mind that you will get a little ghost mark there, quite likely. But that's how it was done in the film, so maybe you want that. And the other option is for us to do that for you, so we can actually put the bash in with the turn, so the bow creeps over where we think your eye is going to be, give you that little bit of sweep, but the drama will only happen when you put your head in it. So I hope that's explained what the turn is, what the turn isn't, a symmetrical hat and a non-symmetrical hat, and that dramatic brim sweep that you get from having the turn, and that hopefully should help you make your choice. So I hope you've enjoyed our video on the turn today. Happy adventures.